Hello and welcome back to Pokémon Yellow. And it has been a long time since I played last. In the last episode, we beat Lieutenant Surge, went through Diglett's cave, got an old Amber, and most importantly, added in the newest member of our team, Wartortle. In this episode, we're going to cut down this tree and move on to the next route. Now, I have been gone for a long time, and as of this point, this is where I'm starting to make recordings again. But I go over that a long time before this episode will be released, so in context, this is about relevant to where I started coming back. And they gave us the water type as soon as we get to a grass area. Yeah, I could say that I haven't been so eager to get back into the game. I enjoy the game. I think it's fun and I think it's interesting, but honestly, for the last several years now, I've played a lot of Pokemon. And I mean a lot of it. So I wanted to kind of take a break and play something else for a while, which I did. I played 2 entire games to its fullest. That's not why I've been gone for so long. But yeah, it was just nice to try something else for a while. I don't think there's anything more special to say. Charmeleon grew to level 22, and this person is still using Oddish. I've been going over a lot of my old work. Well, not my old work, but I mean, I've been kind of trying to learn to do something new, and I have no clue what I'm talking about here. This Bellsprout is mind-numbing, but getting 2 burns in a row has been kind of nice. And goodbye, Bellsprout. Alright. Now that that's over, finally, I wanted to kind of talk about that, yeah, I'll battle this guy. Basically, I've been working on other things, and I've been trying to improve on my work before, and I just have a lot of stuff going on all at the same time, and I've just been kind of taking time to get back into the game. Oh no, it's Charmeleon's worst enemy, Mudchomp. Don't get so critical. No, no, no! It's so critical. Is Karate Chop like a high critical rate chance in this game? Because I swear, this thing gets a critical every time. It's so critical. Alright, go for the Vine Whip. So critical. I mean, that's got to be like a 100% critical chance rate, because, man, I'm amazed with... Oh, no. No, no, no! I'll take that. I'll take that. And I'll take that. Whew. Wartortle grew to level 24. And we got Onix. But yeah, I've just been basically working on a lot of different things and trying to get better at doing what I'm trying to do. I've just mainly been out of energy. I've been doing a lot of other things outside of this, and I've been tired. But the reason why I haven't made it back so quickly was because I kind of lost motivation in playing this game. It's one of those games where I enjoy it, but when I was taking a break and I was thinking time to get back into Pokemon Yellow, I knew where I was, and I knew that I was at that point where I kind of didn't want to play. A fissure. Well, I did say I wanted the Pokemon to have more of a challenge. But I'm pretty sure I even... What? And that wasn't even a critical. But at least it wasn't over half either. That was a critical. And it saved my butt. And gave me a level. Whew. Yeah, as of this point, I'm going to start getting into parts of this game that I really don't like. And I'll go over why when I get around to it, but pretty much the next dungeon I don't enjoy. And the dungeon after that, I don't enjoy. And the dungeon after that, I don't enjoy. And then there's a carbon copy but more difficult version of that one dungeon that I didn't enjoy right after it. So pretty much there's going to be a lot of portions of this game where I'm not going to be having the greatest time. And let's take down this Beedrill. Because I did say I wanted to face more Butterfrees and Beedrills, as well as not having to deal with Lucky. Lucky the Sandshrew. And there's Beedrill again. So let's... And with that, Beedrill's going to be going away very soon. Maybe. Possibly? Super effective. Charmeleon grew to level 23. What a total waste of time. Yeah, I do enjoy this game. I haven't played Yellow. As I've said before, I haven't played Yellow until I was like much older, so a lot of the problems with Yellow kind of stands out to me more than the nostalgia of playing it again. Because I know Pokemon Silver isn't much different than Pokemon Yellow. It's they're both really outdated compared to modern day stuff, and they lack a lot of the modern day conveniences that the old games used to have, or I mean new games now have. But because I grew up playing Pokemon Silver, I could just look at the things that I remember liking as a kid and enjoy them again today. While this game, this slow walking speed is painful to watch, and the having to go into the menu to make a cut is annoying, and the caves and the not being able to grind money or experience is going to get very annoying. Which, don't get me wrong, the grinding in Pokemon Silver was also very annoying, and even I can't defend that. That is one thing I'll say newer games have way better than older games, is that having that modern conveniency for training, way better than having to stick it out on random encounters. Let's go ahead and take out the Geodude. Bam. Stood no chance. You can say that this hiker's chances are washing away. Ooh. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Okay, I was really afraid that I was going to get Wrap Rock locked into this. Wrap, the single most broken move in this game. You beat me fair and square. Yeah, I know I did, because you were cheating. Cheating with that Wrap. Cheated with that Wrap. I think that was an attempt of humor, and it failed miserably. And we're back. Well, not for long. You little toughy. I don't know why I stayed into this Machamp. Oh no! I am taking so many chances. You and those criticals. Well, dope. It's so critical, so critical. Ivysaur grew to level 24. Alright, with that guy done, time to move on to the next person. What the? Yeah, lady. You're blind as a bat. You're blind as a Zubat. Much. You're too much. And with that, we make it down and reach the Pokemon Center, which I desperately needed. Alright, if you want a shortcut through here, if I can figure out the game mechanics here, alright, there we go. So, if you want a shortcut, you can just do this and you can skip a trainer, but if you want to skip some extra walking, I don't know why you would, because I think it's actually faster in the menu. Either way, if you go through here, you get a super potion. And because I'm a stickler for this, I'm going to go ahead and test that theory. And I even got caught up, so yeah, let that be a decider. I've been to the gym a few times. Alright, after that's done, let's go and introduce our next route, Rock Tunnel. If you go in here, you'll find that it is dark. Actually, this would be very easy to navigate, so this is actually easier than the other games. And you may be thinking to yourself, well, what about any kind of hidden items? I don't care. Pokemaniac wants a Cubone. An amazing Pokemon when you can get it held items, but not in this game. Maybe another day, Cubone. The Cubone is angry. The Rock Tunnel is going to be the first kind of battle of nutrition that you're going to have throughout this adventure. I should have used Pikachu, but that's alright. It's been a while since I've used Pikachu. So, Rock Tunnel is going to be the first battle of nutrition you're going to have for... well, in this game mainly. Because it's going to be pretty long, and you're going to be hard-pressed not to have your Pokemon next to fainting by the end of it. Especially since I am so laughably over-leveled. I mean, under-leveled. But there's going to be a lot of battles. Matter of fact, I wonder if I have any... No, I do not. So we're going pro bono on this. You know, this is where post-commentation would actually come in a lot of handy, because this would be a good way to kind of cut out the garbage and then have in only the good stuff. And, okay, commentate over... Alright. It's Critchop. McCrit. I'll do a water gun, just to see how it goes. Item. Potion. Great Ball. Worth it. totally worth it. Alright, I went ahead and caught him a chop. Why? I don't plan to use it for my team, but I want to name this thing after all the frustration it's given me throughout this adventure. Thus, meet Makrit. And with that, I think I'm done with this return episode. I know there's something up here. Whoa, that was... No, don't show it again. No, go away. No one wants you. With that, I think I'm going to call it good for this episode. With this, I bring the end of the video. In this episode, we began the rock tunnel, and in the next episode, we will finish the rock tunnel. See you guys then.